The Book of Deuteronomy is Moses' farewell and the renewal of the covenant between God and Israel. After 40 years of wandering in the desert, the people are finally at the gates of the Promised Land. Moses, now old and aware that his mission is coming to an end, gathers the nation and begins to speak. His words are not just instructions, but living memories, serious warnings, and grand promises. He recalls how God delivered them from Egypt with a mighty hand, how he sustained the people in the desert, how he gave them victory over their enemies, and how he also punished rebellion and disobedience. Moses insists that they not forget everything the Lord has done, for memory is the key to faithfulness. At this point, he reaffirms the Ten Commandments, reminding us that God's law is not just a set of rules, but a call to love the Lord with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our strength. Moses shows that the relationship with God must be intimate and total, passing from generation to generation, so that Israel never loses its identity and mission. He warns them against idolatry, against the temptation to follow other gods, for this would bring destruction. One of the most memorable moments is when Moses puts before the people the choice between blessing and curse. Obedience would bring prosperity, abundance, peace, and victory, but disobedience would result in defeat, famine, disease, and even slavery. He leaves no room for doubt. Life depends on the choices we make before God. Then he declares with a firm voice, "Choose life, so that you and your descendants may live." This phrase becomes the heart of the book and one of Moses' greatest legacies. Moses also prepares Joshua as his successor, strengthening him to lead the people across the Jordan. He sings a prophetic song, warning that Israel would fall into disobedience, but that God, in his faithfulness, would raise the people up again. Then he pronounces blessings tribe by tribe, words of encouragement and destiny that would forever be etched in the history of Israel. And then comes the final moment. From the top of Mount Nebo, Moses contemplates the Promised Land. He sees with his eyes what he has dreamed of all his life, but he does not enter because his mission has ended. There, before God, your journey ends. The people mourn his death, but his life becomes an eternal example of faith, leadership, and total surrender to God. Deuteronomy is not just a farewell, it is a call that spans the centuries. He reminds us that every decision we make can bring us closer to or further away from God's blessing. It teaches us that the true promise is not just in achieving something earthly, but in living in fidelity to the Lord. The secret revealed in this book is that choosing life in God is the key to experiencing the fullness of his promises. Therefore today you too are faced with a choice, to obey or to turn away, to walk in faith or to live in doubt, to choose spiritual life or death. The decision is yours, and God's call is clear. If this message spoke to you, leave your like, share this video with someone who needs this word, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next chapters of this journey through the books of the Bible. Each video will bring secrets and revelations that can transform your faith.